Craftory by Prep, PragerU resources for educators and parents. We've got crafts, history, and your questions. I'm Jill, and today we're designing custom shirts to honor some of our first responders, police officers, and firefighters. Here's what you'll need: black t-shirts, stencils of American flags, I got these online, glitter spray made especially for fabric, paint made especially for fabric in red and blue, tinfoil or wax paper, and tape to hold everything down. We've got a question.
Why do we call police officers and firefighters first responders?
Fair question. Okay, first responders are the first trained people to arrive on the scene of any kind of an emergency. They stop the emergency from getting bigger, and if someone needs help, they help them, no matter what. Police officers and firefighters keep all of us safe and are our real-life heroes. Okay, you ready to make our shirts? Now, you might need your mom, dad, a sibling, or a friend to help you because this is gonna be really fun, but it might get really messy. We start with a clean black t-shirt, and then you use your foil or waxed paper to slip in between the shirt so that the paint doesn't bleed through to the other side. Flatten it up, make sure it's nice and smooth. When you lay your flag stencil on top of the shirt, make sure that the stars are in the upper left-hand corner when it's facing you, because that's the proper way to hang a flag. Tape to hold everything down. I do like to make sure that the corners of the tape are squared off for a little artistic thing I like to do, you'll see. Now this is the fun part, using the glitter spray paint. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Make sure you follow all the instructions on these spray paint cans, and you're doing this in a well-ventilated area, outside. Ready, set, spray. Okay, you want to stay about 6 to 8 inches away from the fabric and spray one layer. I like to leave it a little distressed. Time for the big peel off. Careful. Very nice. This is why I wanted to keep the edges sharp, because I like this artistic frame around it. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. Time for the stripes to honor our first responders. The red for firefighters goes right underneath where the stars are. And I just like to make it a little distressed. Doesn't have to be perfect. It never should be perfect. Now this is called the thin red line. And we also have the thin blue line. So where do these phrases come from anyway? If you want to get really historical about it, the phrase thin red line can be traced all the way back to the Crimean War, back in 1854, when the British were fighting the Russians. This part gets a little complicated, so you can look it all up with your parents. But over the next 100 years, the phrase was changed to say thin blue line, to be used in TV shows that were made about police officers and in conversation in pop culture. People then started saying thin red line for firefighters, since the thin blue line was for police officers, and everything just kind of stuck. Which is why we sometimes see artistic interpretations of our flag to have thin blue lines and thin red lines included. And you should know, these are not official versions of our United States flag. Let this dry for a few hours and then, done! Get your shirt on, go find a police officer or firefighter and thank them for their service, for keeping us safe. Their jobs are not easy, and we are so grateful for all of them. Make them proud and wear your shirt. Okay, we hope you had a good time. If you've got ideas or questions for our next Craftory, send them our way and send us your pictures. We want to see. Keep crafting, keep learning, and keep celebrating Land of the Free and Home of the Brave. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.